All right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, Israel. I'd say all praises go to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Rakakadash. I'd say double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors to the elders and the brethren on down in that order. And also shalom to the brothers and sisters who's listening and learning. Peace be unto you, Israel. Okay, just another lesson. It's still pretty much early, but why not? You know what I'm saying? Your free time, if you got it, the free time that you do have, if you put it into the Lord, that's a good investment. I can never say that would be a bad investment. It'll always be a good investment. Any little free time that you have, any downtime, hey, go ahead. Brothers are still, you know, whatever situation they got going on right now, endure and, be of good courage. You know who we waiting on? We waiting on Yahweh Shai. On this lesson, just rolling in the spirit. I haven't been had much title, so I just we just roll in the spirit. We'll see what the spirit takes us. All right, prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. I caught a little clips in the news. There's depending on what region you are, certain news that don't really make it to mainstream news. There are current events happening around the world daily by the cycle, like clockwork. And sometimes we might not get all the news, all the current events. But in your respected regions, if there's a camp, especially if the camp of Great Millstone, well, I'm not in Great Millstone, by the way, but that is the camp that I do follow. And I got the 100% truth, proper doctrine to go ahead and push this gospel up until the coming of our Savior, Yahweh Shai. But wherever brothers are in their respective regions, if there's camps out there, they'll, if you tune in, subscribe to certain brothers' pages, not certain, but, subscribe to the brothers' pages because, GMS, we all push that same doctrine. And I tune in, but from, California, Texas, Florida, of course, where I'm at, uh, South Carolina, New York, all over, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama. I'm pretty much sure there's a camp, even that's outside of the states, in the Caribbean, even in Europe, all over, four corners. Tune in, get built up, grow in the faith. If you're pretty much new to this truth, you can get on the milk, and after the milk, you'll be able to nourish on some meat. But the whole purpose is to grow, to get edified, listen to the apostles, because they are teachers. I believe through the Spirit that's who Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is chosen to work through the nation of Israel. And through them, I've gathered much information, much edification. And I'm saying it's a daily process. It's a daily thing. You're still growing in the faith as I am. And the point is to, once you've been built up, you teach what was taught. They always say, go out there if you've been in the truth and if you've been built up, go out there and teach what was taught. Spread the gospel. That is a commandment. So I say, Yahweh Shai. Like I said, I know you brothers and sisters, we all have our own daily situations, our daily struggles that we go through. But this is more of an encouragement, pep talk type of a pep talk, but a booster, a faith booster, just to endure whatever it is you got going on. I know some situations it might seem like, damn, like fuck, why does shit keep happening to me? But know that you're going through your trials and you are being purged. Yeah, how shall I will test you to see if you are of him. But if you are the elect, you're gonna overcome it. And that's already foretold. You just actually living it out in actual time. And That's not a bad thing, brothers. Understand that. That's not a bad thing. So whatever it is that, you brothers may have, you sisters might be going through right now, be of good courage. And I did a lesson yesterday on Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. When I thought change to a lower state, be patient. We can get that again, just to piggyback off of it, because that's a verse that I'm going to constantly go over. You got to excuse me. I was outside doing the lesson, and I see that it's the rain starting to kick back in. But let me get up underneath this overhead, and I'll make this real quick. But I'm just gonna go back and piggyback off that chapter and off that verse. Like I said, it's more of a quick hit, faith booster. Well, willing, I'll be back and and come through with more complete edifying lesson. We can start at Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4. I read this my lesson last night. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. When you're going through adversity, when you're going through your situations, you pray. Pray to Yahweh Shai to give you strength. Pray to Yahweh Shai to give you more understanding, more clarity. Pray to Yahweh Shai to see anything to, if you're going off, realign you. Anything that'll cause you, anything or anyone that will hinder you from reaching your full potential in this truth, please identify them and separate them from you. Now, understand when you pray, understand that might be the people of your own very household. It might be people that that you're very close with. But I rather me personally, I rather choose life, Yahweh Shai, eternal life, over man. When I mean man, that means that goes for women and children alike. Not to say to neglect your duties. If you're a woman, you got a husband, you still have to play your role. You're still under him, and you still have to take care of your household and your children. But if you are in this faith and he's not, and you might have a demon husband, though you still might have to be married to him, because that is the law. But you pray to Yahweh Shai to give you to increase your strength. Because I know it's tough. It's tough on women, but it's tough on the men too. But I understand. I'm not without understanding when it comes to you women's situation on particular situation that you might be going through with your husbands if you have them and your children, and you just have a wicked Jake as your head. It's not an easy situation, but and you can't just up and clear it. You say, "Oh no, I can't be one because he's not in this truth." Because who knows? At the last hour, he might be saved through you. And if you continue to be in his wicked ways, hey, that's over your head. That's over your power. Let Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai pick up that burden. But until then, you just play your part as the wife, and you just continue to do what you're doing. Children, nurse the home, take care of the home, and still take care of your business. But at the same time, pray and stay within this truth. Because I understand that a man's strength is not the same as a woman's strength. So, but you can actually pray to increase your strength. That's for you women out there. But also not for you men. If you have a wicked sister, now our situation is if she wished to dwell with you, that's First Corinthians deal on that. If you have an unbelieving wife and she wished to dwell, put her not away, because if she's not a believer in this truth, but she still wants to be with you, because she might see, hey, there's some type of light that's in this man in you, and she might still want to be around you. And so you don't put her away. Because who's to say later on? she might become a believer. Yahushua might open up her eyes and her understanding at the last very minute. So that's why I say it's, as time go on, give yourself a little bit, continue to be patient. We preach that thoroughly. Just continue to be patient, endure. I for myself. But if you know you have a complete demon and she means well, men, this is for the men. You can't put that woman away. Still, I advise you, still do for your child. Take care of your children. You're a man. But if she uses that child against you as a tool, and she being a demon, and she wants to go to the state or whatever, try to put you on some type of child support or whatever. These are all tribulations. These are all trials. These are all purging. These are all you going through the fire. Put that woman away if it's to that point. But if you can endure and then you can but be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, and you take care of your business. That's why Ecclesiastes chapter 2, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Which is why I cannot read the scripture enough. It's clear and cut. Like I said, I'm not it's clear and cut, Israel. But I'm not gonna keep rambling. Like I said, I just wanted to, give you, you know, give the body, the fold, the flock, a little faith booster to endure. Pray for patience, pray for strength. Be of good faith, be of good cheerful, be of good cheer. And if you're in a further situation, you are in a lower state, you could pray. You know, I listened to something the other day and it made sense. Like I put my, and I had to think about it. I like you put yourself in a situation where you have no choice but to pray yourself up out of it. Reflect on that, and that's only through your Hawashai Shai will you overcome. So I hope this faith was just a little quick lesson was edifying to the elect, and it's on to the next. Endure. Peace be unto you. Shalom.